Hey y'all, what's going on? Hold up, 1 minute, y'all. You have to excuse me. I just heard the bell ring, and I thought it could have been my granddaughter coming home from school, so I had to go check that out because I got to look out for her. She gets off. She don't get off out of school until 5:30, but there's days where she just comes home early. And I never know what day that's going to be, so sometimes she surprises me and just comes home early. So yeah, I'm eating, you know what, let me show y'all. Y'all can see it. That is curry chicken with carrots, cabbage, and white rice. I made that for dinner. And I was gonna make something like a bagel or some eggs or whatever, but I was like, I still had a good amount of the curry left over, so I said, you know what, I'm just gonna have some of that. Plus it's good. Anyway, y'all, I have this package that I got from Temu, y'all. I know I'm usually on this, I'm usually on my videos talking about Fashion Nova. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since I did a video on anything I bought from Temu. I don't really shop with Temu that much. Now my husband, he's always on there looking at tools and anything for his bike and tools. I don't know what it is with men and tools. Like, I bought my husband some tools from Temu, and he took me to the altar and married me again. Like, I don't know. I mean, I understand they like working with their hands, but I'm not getting excited over tools. I just got them because, you know, I know he be working on his bike, he be working on his car. So I figured he would need an extra set of tools. So now he was so freaking happy. Oh, yes, 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 I needed some of these. Oh my gosh, and da-da-da. So anyway, y'all, this is what I ordered, if y'all can see it. This here is a rack for the kitchen, for the dishes, because let me tell you, I be needing something to, like, okay, this is how it goes. I do the dishes, right? But I don't have a rack and I don't have a dishwasher. So everything I wash is with these, right? Now, which I did have a dishwasher, because let me tell you, excuse me. When I was living in Georgia, every apartment that we had, and we only had 2 apartments, we moved from Conyers to, we moved from Lithonia to Conyers. So I had 2 apartments while I was there. Both apartments came with dishwasher. And man, oh man, oh man, I loved it. So I don't have that now. You don't have that luxury in New York apartments. Oh my gosh. You don't have that luxury. So click. So I had to get a rack because I get tired of washing the dishes and then drying them and then putting them away. So I wash them, but they're going to sit on the rack, and they're going to let the water run off of them, and they're going to dry by themselves, and then I'll put them away. But yeah, so this was only like, I think $23 for this. Now, it depends. If it's a lot of pieces to this, I'm telling you right now, my husband putting this up, because I'm not doing it. And then I'm like, why wouldn't I do it, right? Because I'm home. I'm home. So I should do it. But I'm going to be honest, I usually leave this stuff for him because he loves stuff like this. Putting stuff together, that's just, and I think also, I'm not gonna lie, I think he loves when I show him that I need him. I think it's like a turn on for him. I don't know if that's all men, but I know when I tell my husband, babe, I need you to do something for me, and I need you to put this together for me, and I think it makes him feel good that I need him. You know what I'm saying? And he puts it together, and then he see his work, and then he, you know, he gives himself a pat on the back. Look good, don't it? I mean, like, yeah, look good. You did a good job. He said, I know, right? Yeah, that's why you got me around. I'm like, all right. If that's what you want to believe, all right. So, but anyway, he likes feeling wanted and needed. And if I, you know, I could do this myself. I'm gonna be honest. I could do this myself. And he would be like, if I did it myself, he'd be proud of me. But he'd be like, well, babe, why didn't you just wait for me to come home and I would have put it up? And I know that's because he wants to do it for me. So, yeah, I think I'm going to let him do this, because what? It's all these pieces. I don't know if you can see that, but it's all of these pieces. This here, and then some more here, and these things here. All of this. Nah. Oh, nah. Nope. I think I'm going to let him do this. I'll probably wait till the weekend, because I know he ain't going to do it when he get home, because he going to be tired. So, y'all, I didn't tell y'all, but on the 13th of this month, I am supposed to be getting skin removal surgery of the breast, basically a breast lift. I saw the doctor. I was supposed to have got it done October, but he had an emergency patient, so he postponed my surgery for March. So I called 2 weeks ago. I called to just make sure that I was still on the list for surgery. Because, you know, I didn't know if they forgot or whatever, because they pushed me back to March and my surgery was supposed to be in October. I was upset about that, but I understood, you know, he had a patient that had cancer, and he had to do, you know, she had breast cancer, and I totally understand. So I'm like, push me back, I don't care. But he didn't give me a date back then. He just pushed it back to March. So like 2 weeks ago, maybe a week and a half ago, I called his office because I was like, you know, they might have took me off the list, or they might have forgot, because it's a lot of months later. And so when I called the receptionist, and she was actually his receptionist, because there's different doctors in this clinic. There's different doctors, and each receptionist is assigned to that particular doctor. So this receptionist was assigned to my doctor. So when I called there, I asked for her by name. And she said, yes, you're speaking to her. And da, da, da. So I told her the situation. I said, I don't know if you remember me, but I came in to have surgery. I came in for a consultation, and he measured my breasts and marked me up and all of that. He told me what he would be doing and all of that and the third, and had his nurse put everything in the chart in the computer. I said, and then when I called him back, he said he had to reschedule me because there was a woman with breast cancer, and that patient came first, which I totally understand. I said, he told me March, but he never gave me a date. She said, okay, so give me your name. So I gave her my name, and then she asked for my date of birth, and I did that. And she said, okay, yeah. She said, yes, I remember you. She said, yes, he scheduled you for March. I said, yes, I know, for March. I said, but he didn't give me a date. She said, no, your date is March 13th. That's what you're scheduled for. She said, we went through everything with your insurance. Your insurance approved the surgery. And so all we need to do is get a clearance from your personal physician, and that's it. So I went to my doctor last week, and she drew blood, and I had to give her urine and all of that. So I call her tomorrow. Tomorrow I speak to her because she told me to call her on Friday because she should have my results. So she said if everything is good with the urine and the blood work, she's going to fax everything over to my doctor, and I'll be all set because what happened was basically my medical coverage approved the surgery, but he still needs some blood work done. It's certain things specifically that he marked off, that he checked off, that he want them to test my blood for, certain things. So so she sent my blood work in to be tested for those particular things that he marked off. So tomorrow I call her. She's going to let me know if everything was okay, which I believe it is because I've had blood work done by my cardiologist 3 weeks ago, and he said my blood work was beautiful. So I'm not worried about that. So when she calls me tomorrow and she tells me about the blood work, then she faxes the blood work, the results of my blood work. She faxes that tomorrow to the surgeon that's supposed to do my thing. And only thing that's left for me to do after that is just show up next week on the 13th. Now look, I'm praying that everything goes right because the last time I went to go get work done, it was a runaround, this, that, and the third. This is the third doctor I've seen. The first doctor I seen, he did my EKG, and after that, they said everything was okay. I was scheduled to have surgery. Then he said that he was overbooked, and if somebody was going to call me back and reschedule me for surgery. Nobody ever called me back. Nothing was ever done. So that was that. Then I went and called another doctor about my surgery and found out that he doesn't do breast lifts no more. He don't do that anymore. So now I went to this doctor, and then when I went to him, everything was scheduled for October, and then he had to push me back because he had a patient with breast cancer, and that came first. So I'm just praying to God that everything goes right, nothing goes wrong, and I'm able to finally have my skin removal surgery because I've been waiting for a while, and it's just been one thing after the other, and it's just been upsetting. And the thing about it is nothing has been about my health. It's been everything else. It's been other stuff. It's been him being overbooked, and then a woman with a medical condition that needed immediate attention. So it hasn't been me not being ready, or me not having all my paperwork together, or me not being in good health. It's been the doctors and their schedules. So I just pray that it happens this time. Because I'm really tired of the back and forth. I'm really tired of the back and forth. And I just want to get it done so we can move on to the next surgery, which will be my arms. After the breast, then it will be my arms. And if you're wondering, just in case you're watching this video for the first time, and if you are, hey, how you doing? Glad you're here. I had bariatric surgery. I had the gastric sleeve in 2021 of October. And, you know, they want you to be at your desired weight before they have the surgery, before they do the surgery, because they said that if you are still losing weight and they do the surgery, then that's gonna kind of mess you up, because it's like if they do my breasts and they have them sitting up nice and then I'm still losing weight, then they're gonna droop again. So they want you to be at your desired amount of weight before they perform the surgery. Now, I'm not at my desired weight yet. I want to be 200 even. Right now, I'm 223. And what my doctor said, I told him, because he asked me how much more weight did I lose, and I told him I'm at 223. When I saw him, the last time I saw him, I was at 256, the last time I saw him. So I'm at 223 now. So I told him, I said, I know I'm not at my desired weight. He said, no, but he said, that's good. He said, because you only need to lose 23 pounds to get to your desired weight. He says, so now all the skin that you have removed off your arms, off your breasts, when you have your tummy tuck, that's going to be that 23 pounds. So he said, so you really don't have to lose any more weight than you already have. He said, because if you was 200 pounds right now and then you had all the surgery, you would be down to probably 180, 185, you know, or maybe even smaller. He said, but your desired weight is 200 even, so you only have 23 pounds to lose. So if we do the surgery, between the amount of skin we take off your breasts and the amount off your arms and then off your thighs and off your tummy tuck, that's going to be your 23 pounds. So he said, so actually you are at the desired amount of weight, because everything else is just going to come into play. So I said, okay. But anyway, yeah, so that's it. I'm just praying that everything goes good, that there's no more mishaps, that there's no more setbacks. I just want to get this surgery over with so I can move on to the next one and get these surgeries over with so I can finally feel comfortable in my skin. Y'all have seen my arms. You see how my arms hang. You know, you can't see now because I got my house coat on, but y'all see how my arms hang. That's not a good look. It's not a good look in a summer dress. It's not a good look in a bathing suit. It's not a good look in a bikini. It's not a good look in the shower. You understand? It's not a good look in the pitch black with the lights out. It's not a good look, you know? So, oh my gosh. So I just want to get it over with. I just want to get it over with so I can move on to the next one and, you know, just be done with it, you know? You know, I tried to go to the gym and work my arms and all of that. But when the doctor that's performing my breast surgery, when he saw my arms, he said, no amount of workout is gonna retract that hanging skin. He said, it's hanging too much. He said, now, once you started losing weight, if you would have been working your arms back then slowly it would have retracted. He said, but because you're coming from such a high amount of weight, because you didn't work out your arms from get-go, you know, you have all this hanging skin. So I don't care how long you are in the gym, it's not going to retract that. It's hanging. He said it's hanging it's hanging too much for it to retract with exercise. He said that will have to be cut. So He said, but just look at it like this. Once it's done, your arms are going to look good. You're going to be able to wear that bathing suit. I said, no, not yet, because I still need a tummy tuck, and these thighs is crazy. He just started laughing. But, you know, it is what it is. But anyway, that's my situation. So my surgery is basically next week. And I'll just be happy to get it done, get it over with. I let my food sit too long because now it's cold. I'm going to have to put it back in the microwave. Anyway, y'all. That's all I wanted to show you. My dish rack from Temu. And I was going to put it up for y'all, but there's too many pieces. I'm not messing with it. I'm sorry. I'll show it to you after my husband put it together, which will probably won't be until the weekend, because he's not going to do it on the days he got to go to work. So he'll do this over the weekend, and we'll show it to you after it's up. Anyway, I'm going to go and reheat my food. I hope this don't make me sick, because you're not supposed to keep reheating up curry, because that's what this is. It's curry chicken and carrots and cabbage and white rice. You're not supposed to keep heating up curry. So I'm hoping it's not going to mess my stomach up. But anyway, y'all, that's all I have for you today. So until I see y'all again, until I speak to y'all again, be blessed, stay blessed. And like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. What do you think about me having surgery on my breast? Would you do it? And do you think you would be scared to do it? Or do you think this is necessary? I believe it's necessary because, you know, my arms is hanging. You know, skin on me is hanging. I lost a lot of weight. I used to be 324 pounds. And I done came down a lot. And so skin is hanging. And it's embarrassing to me when I'm waving to somebody and my arms is waving too, you know, and the person don't know who to wave at, me or my arm. So it's embarrassing. So let me know what y'all think. Would y'all have the surgery if your arms was hanging like that? Or would you just leave well enough alone? All right. So anyway, y'all, till I see y'all again, till I speak to y'all again, be blessed, stay blessed, y'all. And I'm out.